Hey, it's Kelly with RV Wholesalers. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough video on a Sandpiper destination trailer. This is the 404QBWD. We'll run through the outside here. You can see this one is the fiberglass exterior. Has a nice champagne exterior on the outside. Has the power awning with the LED light strip going across the top. It does have a second entry back here to the half bath. And then obviously your sliding patio doors there. Double entry steps. Has the quick connect on the back for the propane. Up here you're going to see you have the range vent. You have two outside speakers. Over here you're going to have the exhaust to your furnace. Now basically all this is really for is anytime you run your furnace, it's not going to be blowing hot air immediately. So what you're going to want to do if you're ever wondering, hey, is my furnace working? Is it blowing hot air? Just come out here and wave your hand close to this and it'll be blowing hot air immediately. That'll kind of let you know, hey, everything's working properly and you're good to go. Has an outside TV hookup here, receptacle here. It also has a spray port on this side. Obviously a lot of them are on the other side of the coach. This one here allow you to spray off your table or what have you. You're going to have a nice big 10-gallon gas electric DSI water heater. You're going to see right down here, you're going to see a little on-off switch. That is going to be for your electric side, okay? Now the gas side is going to be on the inside and we'll show you that when we get there. First thing you're going to want to do after you've had the coach winterized, you're going to pull this pressure release valve so it's straight out right here. Then when you hook up to your city water, you're going to turn it on. It's going to fill this tank, and what that's going to do by leaving this open is allow the air to release to allow it to fill up. Once it starts squirting water out, go ahead and close it and you can go ahead and fire it up. You don't want to light that or turn it on the electric side without it being completely full, okay? Now the awning is going to have a little tilt mechanism, so what you can do is you can see this little track right here. You can push in on this, then you just tighten this knob up if you want to put a little pitch on your awning. Stabilizer jacks, you can see you have one on each corner here all the way around the coach. Those are just for stabilizing the coach. They're not for leveling it side to side or anything like that. All you're going to do is just put your handle on there, crank it down. Once they hit the ground, you're going to go about another half turn and then you're good to go, okay? And that's going to be for all four corners. To level it, obviously side to side, you're going to put blocks or boards underneath the tires. To level it front to back, you're going to use your tongue jack here on the front, okay? Right up here, we're going to show you the propane bottles. Get that cord out of the road. All right, so you're going to have two 30-pound propane bottles. You're going to see right here, I'm going to show you the auto change of regulator. So what I like to do is I like to run both tanks wide open. So if you come out here and you turn both tanks all the way open, then you're going to see right here, you're going to have a little eye. You're going to see a red eye right now. It's going to be green if you have gas, and there's a little knob right here on the top. You can see it's on this side, now it's on this side. So all that means is it's going to pull from this tank first if it's pointing this way. And if this tank runs out in the middle of the night, it's going to automatically pull from this tank. But when you come out in the morning, you'll see that that eye is red. All you need to do, switch it over to that tank. You can close this one, go get it filled up. So essentially you just go back and forth, each tank to each tank. Now sometimes people that put these on permanent lots, they'll do away with these two bottles and get like one stationary bottle that you set on the side of the camper and just run it right to your propane lines. You can definitely do that as well if you would like. We put a 12-volt deep cycle battery on the coach. You can see it's right behind here. All right. This is going to be your wardrobe slide. This one here does have the awnings over top of the slide room. Keeps sticks, leaves, debris from getting on top of that room when you run it in. Then you're going to see right out here on the outside, you're going to see where it says freshwater drain. So if you're running off your freshwater tank, if they don't have actual water hookups at the site, that's the valve for that. Just pull it out towards you like it is right now and it'll drain the tank for you. Right over here, you're going to see you have a few other, this coach obviously has two black tank flushes, so you can have one for each toilet. Black tank flush, what that is whenever you're hooked up, if you're going to hard plumb it, whenever you pull your black valve, which I'll show you that here in just a second, you hook the water up to this, it sprays inside the black tank, and what that's going to do is going to clean off all the sensors, any toilet paper, debris, what have you. Just make sure that your black valve is open before you turn the water on. City water connection, which is most likely what you're going to be hooked to with a big park model like this. This is going to be or if you have water hookup at the site, okay? So all you're going to do is take your garden hose, run it from the water hookup to here, and then that's going to pressurize the system for you so you're not utilizing the pump or anything like that. Also, you want to make sure you use a water pressure regulator to reduce the PSI down to about 45 or less so you don't burst any of the lines. Now, for whatever reason, again, if they don't have the water hookup, you're going to hook the water here before you get to where you're going to fill up your onboard fresh water tank, which is what that drain is over at the front of the camper that we showed you. You're going to see you have a couple different valves right down here. You're going to have on this big black one here, this is where you're going to hook up your sealer, and then the red and the blue line there are going to be for your low point drains. So those are going to be the lowest point in the hot and cold water lines. So if you ever go to winterize it, all you're going to do is you're going to turn those valves. And if you look, I'll get out of the road, you're going to see two valves right back here, right along the back edge there. One says black, one says gray. That's going to be, the black is going to be your toilet, and the gray is going to be your sinks and your shower, okay? So you're going to pull those. Then you have another one right back here for the half bath, and that connection's right there, and then you're going to see the same valves right there. So you'll just want to make sure, obviously, when you're running, if you run two PVC pipes and you wire them in together, what have you, however you want to do that. 50 amp power cord, this is your cord, we'll send that with the coach. You're going to see it has a little black nut here. You just kind of thread that on right there like that, and you're good to go. Right back here, everything's labeled for you, so nice and neat. All the cable satellite hookups for the different televisions. Full walkable roof, you can get up there and do maintenance, what have you. If you want to get up there and check your roof a couple times a year, I would definitely recommend that. Another slide out back here for the bunk room. We'll go in here and check out the inside. All right, so right inside the door here, we'll start here. The button for the awning is going to be right here. So extend, retract. So if you look outside there, you just hold this button down. I'll show you how the awning comes in. So retract, and you can see the awning will just come in right there for you. And you can stop it wherever you want. Obviously, if it's a windy day, if you're going to have it out, you want to make sure it's strapped down. Slide outs are right here. Just hold the buttons down. The water pump, so if you are running off your fresh water tank, you just turn this button on here. Right here is going to be your water heater for gas. Electric again's on the outside. This is for your heated holding tank, so if you're camping late fall, early spring, and you want to have the underbelly heated, just turn this on. Awning lights, porch lights, ceiling, hallway. This is black 2, okay? So then if you go black, empty, black 1 is your main, empty. Okay, gray 1, gray 2, galley 1, galley 2, same thing. Then you can just hold these buttons down to let you know where your tanks are. TV here, you got the nice sound bar right there, Bluetooth. The fireplace is obviously on. You got to be plugged in anytime you want the fireplace to work. This will produce heat, so hold your hand right there. It will produce some heat there. I think it's about 5,100 BTUs, so take the chill out of the air. Very, very nice. Television there, fire extinguisher. Right down here, you're going to have your central vac. Little on-off button down at the bottom. Come in here and check out the master. Does have the second AC there. The thermostat for that's going to be right here. Works just like your one at home. Just go through the modes here. This is going to be the fan, ceiling fan there. You can see that. Storage underneath the bed. You can see that there. All the heat's going to be ducted through the floor. The AC is going to be ducted through the ceiling, so you can see that. On both sides of the bed, you're going to have USB and 110 charging stations there, receptacles. Huge, huge closet over here. Hanging bar going all the way across. Over here on the side here, you have your washer dryer closet. So you can see that it's already prepped. Tells you exactly where to put the vent in, the whole 9 yards. Just make sure that this is strapped before you move it. I'm not sure you're going to be moving it too terribly much with it being a park model, but make sure that that's strapped for you there. come in here in the bathroom. All right, so you can see in here in the bathroom again with this nice Sandpiper, huge ceilings, huge heights. You got your vent fan right there, light switches right here, receptacle. You're gonna have your porcelain foot flush toilet. We do have it winterized right now. If you push that little toilet, the foot flush down there, about, I don't know, an inch or so, it's gonna release some water. You always wanna leave a little water in the bowl. It's gonna keep that black seal nice and pliable for you. Push it all the way down, it'll flush it for you. Now, obviously this has a little lock on it. If you're moving it, you wanna make sure that that's fully latched. Skylight over the tub, so it gives it, even with the light off, gives it plenty of natural light in the shower, which is very, very nice. All right, now the refrigerator obviously is going to be a 110 refrigerator. Show you the inside here. Just have to remove the travel lock here. If you are going to move it, make sure that this is in. If not, you'll have all your groceries sitting out on the floor when you get where you're going. Freezer on the bottom. Very, very nice there. Set the temperatures again, just like at home, how you would like it. Here. Very, very nice coach though. Gives you a full super slide out here in the living room with the couch and the dinette. We do have the table in the down position, so you can remove the cushions on the back to make it into a bed. We have that down for transit. Has a nice residential pull-out sprayer here. The nice solid surface countertop, stainless steel sink. Has a nice residential look on the stove and the cooktop. First thing you're going to want to do though, anytime you start off a camping season, you're going to come here to your stove, turn all 3 burners on high, hit the sparker knob, let those burn for about, I don't know, give it 30 seconds to a minute. What that's going to do is it's going to purge the gas lines. It's going to get all the air pockets out of the lines so everything's functioning properly. Microwave works just like your one at home. Well, you got your main thermostat here for the main air conditioner and the furnace. More storage again, you can see that. Right there is going to be the hose for your central vac, which is right up there. Come back here in the bunk room, which is very, very nice. Obviously this side over here has the hide a bed couch, and then up here you're going to have your bunk. Just make sure that this is hinged, so if people want to sit here on both sides, you don't have to worry about that coming down. Right here is going to be the crank for your stabilizer jacks I showed you. The bunk mattress is here and here for the top bunk over there. And right back here, you're going to have your half bath. And then it has the entry, which is kind of cool because if you have company over, you don't have to have them tracking all the way through your coach. They can come right in the second entry there for the bathroom. Just make sure that this is always snapped, again, on both sides. That way if you run these in, the pressure doesn't open those doors and you bust the handles off. Plenty of storage back here along the back wall. Very, very nice. You can see it does have all hidden hinges. Easy close. Very, very nice there. But if you guys got any questions at all, don't hesitate to give us a call at 877-877-4494. Thanks a lot.